Our parents also tried not to be poor. You see, many people look at your parents and you quietly judge them for where they ended up financially. But, you see, you're really honest, they will not lazy. You see your father, you see your mother, you see them, the way they live today. Well, nobody wanted to be poor. They were trying. Actually, they woke up early. They worked, they walked long hours, they sacrificed, they carried responsibilities, and even more responsibilities than most people today would be running away from. The issue was not the efforts. The issue was the structure, the awareness, and the effort that they were operating in. And I want to help you and guide you today so that you don't keep on complaining and saying, if my father worked hard, I could not be in this life. I tell you, my brother and my sister, if you live with that kind of mentality, you will end up where exactly they are. I'm not saying they're in a bad position, but, well, they did what they could. But there's much more potential in this world than just living the way probably you're living. Okay? Now, let me give you a few things that can change you from all these lives they lived so that you can have yourself and better it. Number one, let's look at your parents. They worked hard, but not strategically. Our parents were taught survival. They were not taught wealth creation. They were told, work hard, get a salary, take care of your family. And that was a script. Is a script among us, almost everybody in this world. But wealth is not built by effort alone. It is built by systems. It is built by leverage and smart positioning. Yes, they were faithful workers, that's for a fact, but not all right positions as builders. So that should tell you something. If I position myself as a builder, I will not end up like them. Number two, they lacked financial education. Nobody taught them about investing. Nobody taught them about ownership or even scaling income. Money for them was something that you earn and then you spend. You earn and then you spend. It was not something that you can multiply. So even when they made money, it didn't stay or even grow. That's why they ended up the way they ended up. So don't blame them. Just try and change your life so that you don't end up the same way. Because everybody tried. Your mother tried. Your father tried. But, well, the world works on principles. Number three, they were limited by their environments. Now, the people around them, the conversations they had, the opportunities that they saw, it's all shaped their ceiling. You see, we always have this ceiling where we are held. We cannot go more than this. If everyone around you is surviving, ask yourself, then survival to you is going to become normal, right? And vision is often limited by exposure. Think about this like this. Our parents did not have too much exposure like the one we have today. Today we have social media. Today we have, you can learn things online. Our parents didn't have that. So before you blame them and say that, hey, you guys failed, look at the exposure that they had. Limitations were very high. Number four, they carried heavy responsibilities early. Many of our parents, they had to raise siblings, support extended families, or even step into adulthood too quickly. Very different from today's world. Modern world, people just want one child, two children, and their peace. I don't want anything else. No much responsibility. Look at our parents. That pressure forced them to prioritize stability over risks, and sometimes playing safe, and just keeps you stuck. And I tell you, sometimes when you look at this, you'll be thinking, but there are these opportunities, they had so many responsibilities that you cannot even handle them today. Number five, they didn't have access to information like you do. Today you can learn business, you can learn mining, you can learn mindset, you can learn strategy right from the comfort of your home, on your phone. Back then, information was limited, slow, and very controlled. They didn't have the same access, but now you do. So what do you need to do? Brothers and sisters, understand this, that your parents may not have built wealth, but they built you. They built you, they brought you to the world. Now here you are to transform the world through the things that are there and they're available. Now you have what they did not have. You have the awareness, you have the access, you have the choice, you have the internet, you have the skills. So don't judge them. How to grow these limitations that they had and build what they could not build. Well, that's the way life it is. You know, it is what it is. And if you need more insights, I'm going to help you become the best version of yourself.